Welcome back to this week's Paragon Top 5 Plays. Remember to submit your clips to www.paragooners.com. A link will be in the description below. This week's winner picked up a Paragon Challenger pack which includes a code for a friend.
5.
Kallari lands a death sentence on Murdock, but he manages to use his shield to get a knockback, and surely a cloud on Murdock must finish her. Luckily, the Kallari manages to evade just in time, taking cover behind the steel. Murdock gets a shot off on the steel and pops off his ultimate to finish him off. Murdock thinks about going for the one that got away, but eventually decides to play it safe by retreating. While recalling, Kallari lands a dagger and goes invisible. Murdock fires off a buckshot which hits Kallari and then fires an amazing blind shot to finish her off. Gar09 is a lonely Kallari, with Dekker off pushing a tower and 2 of his teammates dead. It's up to him to defend the Orb Prime buff. Twin Blast, who has the orb, is already quite low, while the enemy Dekker is tanking a tower. Kallari lands a death sentence on Twin Blast and follows up with a dagger, stealing the Orb Prime instantly, during which time the enemy Dekker died to a tower. Kallari has the perfect opportunity to grab the buff for her team as she heads to the orb drop-off location. She's almost home free, but a Murdock doing so much damage catches her in travel mode and she's rooted. Luckily, she manages to jump away and shadow walk to safety. The Murdock has a rough idea of where she is because of the minimap, but misses his shots and Kallari races to the drop-off location. She deposits the orb, but surely she's dead now that Murdock and Grux are here. Kallari misses a dagger, tries to do some moves with a double flip. Down to just a quarter health, she uses the shadow pad for cover. The Murdock and Grux have absolutely no idea where she is. They even walk into the shadow pad and still don't see her. The cheeky Kallari even begins recalling in the shadow pad and gets home safely.
3.
H2O's thinks about using his ultimate but decides to save it for a better time. The enemy Twin Blast fires his ultimate and a protective shield from H2O's on steel goes down. The enemy group up and H2O lands all 3 of them in his ultimate, followed up by a cosmic rift into a black hole from Gideon and a Tesla dome from Gadget, collectively getting 3 kills. Perfect support play from Steel and finishing from his teammates.
2.
Josh manages to escape Kallari with only 26 health, teleports up into the air, throwing down a black hole, catching 4 enemies. The Muriel, Twin Blast and Rampage all go down, but Josh doesn't stop there as he lands a cosmic rift right on top of Kallari, picking up a quad kill.
1.
GaradTheGreat using Dekker is determined to save the inhibitor. McSkittles is trying to take down Garad's inhib, but he's having none of it as he lands a perfect containment fence between Murdock and the inhib, preventing it from taking damage while Gideon and the inhib finish him off. McSkittles is a man on a mission. 2 minutes later he comes right back, but being too eager gets rooted by the inhib. Garad throws down another containment fence to prevent any damage on the inhib, and the enemy Twin Blast goes down along with the Murdock. 2 minutes after that, McSkittles decides to bring his whole team with him. He tries to go for the inhib again, but Garad is having none of it. He throws down another containment fence, trapping McSkittles again. Gideon goes into a black hole and with no escape, McSkittles joins the graveyard. Garad's team pick off the remaining enemy team and successfully defend the inhibitor with just 1 shot away from losing it and potentially the game. Congratulations to GaradTheGreat for that awesome Dekker play. You've won yourself a challenger pack. This week's bonus clip is from ZeekimusPrime, an epic developer. Howitzer has just fired off his ultimate, but quick reactions for Zeke as he double flips into a death sentence right into the Howitzer, sending him to the graveyard. Look at how high he manages to get. That's some insane Kallari play. I hope you enjoyed this week's top 5 plays. It's great to see not only solo, quad and pentakills, but some awesome strategical plays and synergy between heroes. Using a containment fence to save the inhibitor is such a great strategy and one that I've never even thought of. Remember to submit your clips to www.paragooners.com and check out last week's top 5 plays if you haven't already.